Hey, this is Drew Bennett from benspark.com, and I'm with my friend and inspiration for my daily vlog, Annie Stowe from Stowed Stuff. And why are we here?
Because you are saving the day. He came over with a bag of 86 cameras because my camera is with the Geek Squad.
Yeah, don't like the Geek Squad. So.
Who trusts people who are called geeks and drive punch buggies?
I would say I'm a geek, but I don't drive a punch buggy.
No, but you're a real geek.
Yeah, okay.
Not like a fake geek.
No, not like a fake geek.
Anyway, they took my camera and I'm never getting it back. So
yeah, I brought over a couple cameras. There you go, some
Samsung.
That's the Samsung Mini, the NX Mini. It's got a 9mm lens on it, and it has this flip-up screen so that you could do like fun selfie shots and stuff like that. So you can see yourself taking pictures. That's one of them. And let's see, this is the NX 300. Okay, and the NX 300 is a full function camera. It's got some really cool stuff on it. It also has an external mic, so you can get good sound on it. That one.
So like fancy. I don't have fancy.
And I brought over the NX 3000.
I think I'm gonna like this one.
Yeah, I think Annie's gonna like that one. Now, the NX 3000 is it's got the flip-up screen, but it has a 16 to 50mm lens on it, power lens, so you can get good shots. And you're gonna need that because you got crazy stuff going on this weekend.
We're going to Monster Jam.
That's awesome. Where was that? Boston?
No, Worcester.
Worcester.
Ooh.
So you gotta get shots if they have Iron Man. The Iron Man truck?
Iron Man's gonna be there.
Oh, man. I would love to see that. Iron Man or Captain America, but not really so much Captain America, because you know I'm Team Stark. So.
So now I have all the cameras, and I'm probably never gonna give them back. Or we'll have to collab again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I would definitely love to collaborate again.
I might have to return the cameras, guys. Can you believe it? And Best Buy might give me my camera back.
Maybe. Well, I hope it's soon. I hope they, not that I want my cameras back soon, but
I tweeted at them.
Yeah, I think they need to get you your stuff like now, especially since you got the extra, what do you call it?
The protection
plan.
Yeah. I needed it like yesterday. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'm going to keep going because Andrew and I have got some stuff we're doing today. We're actually going to go see Daniel Tiger live.
Jealous.
Yeah, so over at the Vets in Providence. So we're going to go do that for the day. And then Annie's got to get ready because she's got 8 million things going in 50 million directions.
I got to upload my vlog.
Exactly. So, all right, so this is one part of this. Thanks, Annie.
Bye, guys.
Hey, Andrew. You got two Andrews right here.
Andrews.
We're watching videos on YouTube. Two little YouTube stars, future YouTube stars. Wasn't that cool? I got to go see my friend Annie and let her borrow some of my cameras. So I know she's going to do some awesome stuff with those cameras. She's going to places like Monster Jam. She's going out for some dinner this weekend in Boston. So that's really cool. And while I was at Annie's house, one of the things I showed, and I think you see in the video right before there, is a microphone that goes onto the camera. Somehow I ended up bringing that home with me. I was supposed to leave that with Annie, and I kind of feel bad about that. She was going to use that, and I accidentally brought it home. I accidentally also took that plus an adapter that goes from the Mini to the other cameras so that you could use other lenses on the Mini. I took those two things. They were in the front seat of my car, and my backpack was in the back seat of the car, and I was going down to Providence. I figured I should probably put that all in the trunk, and I had stopped off at Target, and I grabbed the stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll do it now. I threw it in the top of the backpack along with my keys. Now, my car, and that's a whole other ordeal, but my car is key entry. It's not keyless entry. It's 2016, and my car, which is a brand new 2015, does not have keyless entry. It has key entry. So I got out of the car, and I hit the power lock. Usually I slip my keys right in my pocket. Apparently I had them in my hand with the other stuff. threw it into my backpack, and shut the door. Went through Target, made a bunch of purchases, got a new suitcase for my upcoming trip, and a couple other things. So anyway, get back out to the car, check every single one of my pockets. I don't have my keys. I have no keys. Now, it's just about noontime. At 2 o'clock, I have to be down in Providence because Andrew and I are going down to see Daniel Tiger live. And, well, we had to call AAA. And so we called AAA. And while we were waiting for AAA, they said it was going to be about an hour. So we walked across the parking lot to a Chili's. We were going to have dinner, lunch. And I got a text saying that the AAA, the car place was going to come in the next 15 minutes. So we had just sat down. We hadn't ordered. We were like, oh, we're so sorry. We had to run across the parking lot and flag the guy down. It was from our local garage, which is a great garage, and they are awesome. So guy got out of the car, and he's like, this doesn't have an alarm in it. I'm like, no, this is the most, for a brand new car, it's pretty ghetto. It does not have an alarm. He's like, really? Because every time I tell somebody, they say they don't have an alarm. As soon as I pop it, the alarm goes off. Don't worry, no alarm. So he was able to pop us open. We went over to Chili's, had our lunch. I found my keys. They were in my backpack, like I had remembered when I got back to the car. Went over to Chili's, had a super fast lunch, zipped down to Providence. We were going to the Veterans Memorial Auditorium in Providence. It's a really beautiful auditorium. It's the first time I've ever been there. I was to have some tickets given to me because I'm a PBS Kids VIP, which means a very involved parent. And for a number of years, I have been a parent who's gone to the PBS Kids annual meeting. I've gone in Denver. I've been Austin. I've been Miami, and I want to say there's one other one, but I'm not remembering it. But the Denver one was when it was the year that Daniel Tiger was announced and it came out. So I get to meet Angela Santamero. She was so nice, really, really nice person. She produces a lot of different shows like Blue's Clues on Amazon's Creative Galaxy, and she produces Daniel Tiger. And so we went for Daniel Tiger Live, which is a big play, and I got there. I was supposed to have 2 tickets under my name. Didn't have the tickets. Tickets were not there under my name. I called up my email for my contact. Showed him that. Nope. We tried everybody's name that I knew. Nope. Then finally, I called the person that I was to, who was my contact for PBS Kids and who had worked this out with me. Called her, and in the meantime, the people at the vets basically said, here, we'll just give you the tickets, because I finally did say another name, and they asked me how to spell the last name. I was like, are you kidding me? This name is so obscure. It's got to be the only one. Okay, how would I pull that out of my head? Anyway, so they gave me the tickets. We sat down, got there right in time for it to start, and it was interesting. It was for little kids, and my son's 4. He was in rapt attention the entire time. He was so well behaved. I don't know what's gotten into him the past few weeks, but I love it because he has been super, super affectionate. He's been very polite. He's like, thank you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. Just so well behaved, and he was one of the most well behaved kids in the whole thing. And then at the end, they came running through the aisles with a bunch of balloons and let the balloons go flying, which I think is a horrible idea because not everybody gets a balloon. And my son wanted a balloon, and he didn't get a balloon, and he just kind of broke down at that point. I mean, he's super tired. He'd been up all day. He'd been wonderful. He'd been out playing he played with Andrew at Annie's house. He went here and there with me, in and out of the car, over and over. It's really cold. He walked a long way. If he only did that, and he cried only for a little bit, and I'll take it. because that's, you know, he's such a good boy. So that was my day. I did say I did go to Target, and while I was at Target, I found, now Annie's going to Monster Jam, but I have some Monster Jam toys of my own. Of course, I already have Captain America, but this one came with Spidey, so, you know, I had to get it. Well, apparently I'm going to unbox it because it's already popped open. This is already getting to be a long video, so I'll show you these up close right now. So while Annie goes to Monster Jam and sees the real thing, I've got Monster Jam here with the Captain America and Spider-Man figures, or trucks, the monster trucks. And you know, here's our Spider-Man. Looks good. And the Captain America is exactly the same as the Captain America that I already have. So I may give that to my buddy Andrew. We'll see. He does say a lot of mean things about Tony Stark, and I don't really say that many mean things about Captain America. You know, I think I'm Team Stark, Team Iron Man, but you know, I don't trash talk the guy. He's old, and I may put my bigger monster truck on top of it to squash him, but you know, we respect Captain America. We say respectful things. Maybe I will give it to Andrew. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Okay, so there they are up close. Another thing that I found at Target was this Hot Wheels Hot Trucks number 2 of 10, but it's a Lamborghini, and that's not a truck. How is that a hot truck? I don't know, but I've got it part of the collection of the 2 of 10, and I'm still looking on for a few more. This is Drew Bennett from benspark.com. You can find me on Instagram as benspark, on facebook.com/notafamousblogger. Also on, let's see, Instagram and Twitter are both benspark. You can subscribe here. I'd love it if you leave me a comment. What is the most inconvenient place that you've ever locked your keys in your car? How about that for the question of the day? All right. Thanks, and I hope you subscribe. Subscribe button's right down below. And if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. And thank you again to my friend Annie. I will put her link to her channel in the show notes. And please go over and follow her. She's been doing it for over a year. She is wonderful. And I can't say enough good about her. Go visit her and subscribe. Thanks, everyone.